here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day 10 of Gridshot. It's the final day, so we'll see what we can do. I initially said, well, not initially, because initially I didn't have a goal, and then I eventually went ahead and said that I wanted to hit 93k by the end of day 10, and then I hit 94k yesterday, so let's just go for 100. No, let's not go for 100. I think there's definitely a high ceiling that's present there, so we'll go as high as we can. We're live at twitch.tv/AramisLive. Links in the description if you guys want to check this out and come hang out, talk to me live. But yeah, this is it. I guess we'll see where 10 days of 1 hour aim lab Gridshot will do for you. Let's just jump right in. I broke the curse yesterday, right? Because I couldn't get over 70k on my first try every day. But we'll see if we can beat 70. Sure. It's looking rough. No, I'd like to be over 90% accurate, but 10 seconds. I didn't look at my score, but I'm assuming it's not great. I saw 86% accuracy. Curse is broken. I'll never be under 70k again. At least on the first try. Maybe. Always gotta add the maybe. But there it is. That's number 1. Let's start grinding. One misses. Damn, it's rough. It is rough. Oh my god, I thought I shot that first one. Oh, my brain, dude. Just... Yo, is this the one? Don't tell me I messed it up right at the end, dude. I don't even want to know. Okay, that gave me some confidence. It's exactly what I need to do. Good one. Okay, I was a little focused. I stayed focused. I don't know. I didn't feel like I was going that fast. Like right below where I want to be too. I want to be hitting 270. I need to slow down. Too concerned with how many shots I'm hitting per minute that I'm forgetting about accuracy. Which arguably is more important than speed. I want to stay above 95 accuracy, but my brain just doesn't allow it because I think I'm going too slow if I'm that accurate. I'm kind of a beast right now, though. This is a good one regardless. Grapefruit albino. My man. Thank you. Thanks for following, man. You just gave me some luck there. That's exactly where I want to be. 93, 95, or 95% accuracy with 93k. That's perfect, man. That's perfect. That's keeping me on track because I want to be in those low 90s with an accuracy of 95 plus, and that's it. That's the last one. Here we go. Here we go. Wow. Had I kept that pace up, I think I would have been much better. That's it. That's the last one. All right. Oh, let me talk about that because 82k is like crap compared to what I was getting, right? My highest scores 93,681. Had a 92, 997, 91, 90, 90, 90, 90, 89, 88, various amounts of like 88s, 87s. I had a legit low score of like 73, like actually trying. Yeah. What happened today? I think today I was just a little bit distracted, and I was like so excited and caught up with trying to beat my previous score, my previous high score of 94, that just like yesterday even, I forgot to focus on actually hitting the targets, which is, you know, kind of important for this game mode. So I couldn't get 95. I wasn't expecting to get 95. At the end of the 10 days, I was expecting to get 93, and we did hit 93 today. So cool. And then we also smashed it yesterday with the 94. So what's next? I don't know if I want to go for 100k. I'm definitely not going to be doing this every single day. I'll play Gridshot a lot, but I probably won't do it to the extent that I was doing now, because I wasn't playing anything else other than Gridshot for the past 10 days. People were giving me suggestions in stream of like what to do. They're saying you can't just play Gridshot, and I already knew that. I was just going forward with this because that's what I wanted to do. So now, I want to look at everything else that I can do, look at other people's sets, and see what I could accomplish. For anyone that's curious, Ruby 4, just from Gridshot, Ruby 4. I don't know if that's high or not. I mean, it's smack dab in the middle. I'm just gonna read off some sticky notes, like off a sticky note that I started writing stuff down on. In the beginning, when I like really first started playing this game, I was getting like 50s, 60s, high 60 maybe, high 60 maybe, like mid 60s was usually where my highest was. And that was before I knew that you could disable the weapon and the recoil and different effects. So when you have, okay, first off, the recoil, yeah, you want to disable the recoil just because I was wasting so much time like putting my mouse forward, like picking it up and putting it up, because I had to. You always have to compensate for the recoil, and so your mouse would, I think it would move downwards, and you'd actually have to pick it up. As soon as I got rid of recoil, I was able to break barriers that I was having troubles with earlier. So I could not get over 200. Like I got 195, I got a couple of 199s, and I was like super upset because I couldn't hit 200. I disabled recoil, disabled my weapon at the same time, and then I got like 210 on the very first try, and I'm like, what the crap? Like, it was that easy. I had to do that. So yeah, that's one thing. I should have ordered this in a specific way, but I kind of just wrote them as they came to my mind. Start slow. I had this issue. It's almost like you take a break every time you reset. So you got to start slow, right? Because if you just try to go, I was gonna say, if you just try to go for it like right off the rip, you're probably more likely to like miss that second shot. I think several of my clips throughout the 10 days have me missing the second shot, and then I'd still post it because I do well later. Which actually is to my next point. Don't be afraid to miss the second shot. That kind of goes into dealing with tilt. whenever I was tilted and I would like miss the second shot, right? I'd miss it barely, and then I'd like flick over to the next one and miss it. I'd go back and I miss it, miss it. It's okay. You know, you just have to kind of. I always say this. You have to take a step back. You have to play a little slower, especially when you're starting. Like, get used to it. Let me restart so I don't destroy my stats. Not like it matters. Especially in the beginning, though, because you're like waiting for that timer and then you have anxiety just waiting for. At least I do, anyways. I missed a shot there anyway. If you had seen, watch tilt, slow down, take a break. I don't know why I wrote that, because that's exactly what I didn't do today. I took like one small break for like 5 minutes or something. I came back and I felt better, you know. Tilt will get you, even in this game. Like, this isn't really competitive against anyone except yourself. But tilt will get you in this game too, where you'll start just being short on like every shot, and you just need to take a break. Look away, look at something far away, so you don't ruin your eyes too much. Not like those CS:GO pros that are like literally way up against the the monitor. I mean, if that works for you, cool. But yeah, don't forget to like look away and actually take a breath, drink some water, stay hydrated. Super important. And sit up. There were times where I'd kind of not slouch, but I'd find myself like really relaxed, which of course you want to be relaxed, but I would adjust myself. I'd just sit back up, regrip my mouse, and it would feel like I have a completely different DPI. Like, I'd feel like my mouse was more sensitive after sitting up straight. So I mean, that's a couple of ways I kind of dealt with tilt. Be careful not to lift your mouse, which sounds really dumb, but I think that's my issue, and that's the reason why my mouse kind of does like these weird stutters every now and then. I think I don't mean to, but when I like flick to the left, I think I grip the mouse too hard, and then I slightly pick it up on the left side, and then it causes my mouse to not actually pick up what's going on or what I'm trying to make it do. And so I get like these weird stutter. I call it lag. It's not really lag. I think it's just me being dumb. Yeah, that's just another thing. The last thing, the metronome. This is something, I don't know if anyone else does this, but after looking at my scores, let's say I'm getting 73k, right? Look at the advanced tab. I hit 225 with 38 misses. It's not a good example of how I've been doing. I mean, I was obviously there at 73 at one point. Like, that's where my high was. So what I started to do was I started to look at the amount of hits, and I would kind of round it up or down. Metronome, 230 BPM. Bum, 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 bum. If I were to follow this metronome and just... Yeah, let's do it. If I were to follow the metronome for 230, you'd want to keep up with this pace. Granted, every time you miss, now you have to make up for it. So it wasn't really a guide, or it wasn't really meant to be followed, right? Bum, 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 bum. No, you never want to do that. What I was doing was I would try to go as fast as I can, and then there would be times where... Oh, please happen. Hold on. There would be times where I have these like large areas that I need to cross, and so that's when the metronome would kind of come into place, because I would use that to determine how slow I can go while keeping up with the same pace. So in that case, actually, you should bring your BPM down a little bit. So instead of 230, maybe I should have done like 210. And it would just let me know that that's how slow I could go without risking too much time. I think that's it. That's what I learned. Oh, you know what? The thing I learned today. You're not going to break your score every time. I'm so bummed out I didn't hit 95k. But yeah, that's I mean, that's just the reality of it. You're going to eventually hit a point where you plateau, and then getting your score up from that point is just going to be exponentially harder, or it's going to feel that way. I'm getting comfortable being in the 90s, but it's so much harder now to try to go beyond that because I'm reaching physical limits of what I can actually do. So I think going forward, what I actually want to do with the series. Oh, actually, first off, the series is done. The series is done. I'm not extending the 10 days. The series is done. It was a cool experience to see that, you know, where I'd been previously to where I am now. This was my simulated, right? This is my simulated how I was before.
Represent.
I had 62k. But my first like real one. High score is 75. So this wasn't my highest score on day one. I'm saying that's where I like drew the line. So it's like the bottom of my high scores. So I was around 75k. Today I'm at 90. So, and that's within 10 days. To give you an idea of where you could be, maybe. And I'm not super... How do I put this? I haven't been gaming on keyboard and mouse for that long. Like, I play Valorant, keyboard and mouse. And that's the only competitive FPS that I'll play on keyboard and mouse. I play COD with a controller. I've been getting used to playing COD with the keyboard and mouse, but I'll go back to controller just because that's what I'm used to, and I like that. But yeah, I don't have a lot of experience playing on a computer. So if you don't either, you know, this could kind of show you where you could be. And I recommend that you guys go ahead and try to record your progress, not just with Gridshot or this game specifically, with any game. I think it's a pretty cool experience. I had nothing going on my channel. The only thing that I work on right now, that I am currently working on, is a sniping montage for COD, and I'm thinking about doing another gunfight video, because that's just, you know, that's what I play. That's the content that I have. That's the clips that I have. I'm just lazy. But this actually gave me a reason to start streaming, first of all. I didn't stream every day, but it gave me a reason to actually stream every now and then. I streamed, I think, like half the days or something. But I made a video every day for 10 days. And I think I missed one day, technically. I think I technically missed one day, and like I uploaded it the next morning, but still, I was able to do something for 10 days straight, which I had never done on YouTube. That was my experience. No 95k. Maybe later. I think I kind of want to return to this though and see how high I can get how high my score could be with 100% accuracy. Obviously, that's gonna take some work. So, yeah, that's the next thing. Thanks to anyone that stopped by the stream, or anyone that had come from the stream to my YouTube channel, because there's a handful of you guys. It's been cool. It's been a cool experience, and yeah, that's all I got. I will not see you tomorrow. Peace.